11 months out of retirement, we will be traveling much more than we are now, and internet's a big deal for us. The Starlink is paperweight. We were going to do unboxing, we just couldn't use it. It was terrible, it did not work, no signal, couldn't even connect. Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing with a new technology video.
Geek alert.
Geek alert video. Now, if you've watched our videos, you know we are big on RV internet. We've done many different videos, you guys love them. Our latest video with the Chester Cheetah, we'll link it up above. And for the last 3 or so years, we've been using the products and the modems from Chester Tech Repair up in Chester, New York. We currently have the Chester Cheetah with the roof-mounted antenna, and it works great. We use it going down the road. We use it when we're on campgrounds. It's very important for us. Number one, we stream. Number two, we upload and we download videos quite often. However, being that we've been to several campgrounds where there has not been very good signal, we do get a signal from our AT&T and we're able to get service, but at times for uploading video especially, it can be quite long. So in this video, we're going to talk about a new upgrade that we did. We talked about it before, but we're going to show you real world use. So what are we talking about, guys? Now, if you've watched those other videos, in those videos, we've always talked about Starlink. When it was first coming out, I believe back in 21, how it's going to change how people RV, how they are able to get internet on the road, especially in the middle of nowhere. Now, we talked about the advantages and disadvantages of Starlink, and at that point, we were not using Starlink for several reasons. One, you weren't able to use it going down the road, and you still can't unless you get the performance model and you pay a higher rate. Number two, the disadvantage was obstructions. If you're in an area, state campground, something with a lot of overhang, you just can't use it. The third would be the cost. It's $150 a month right now for the mobile regional unlimited. And then the final reason was we just didn't really use it. We weren't traveling as much as we are now, as we will be in the future. So it just wasn't something that we're going to be using. However, we've been traveling a lot more. If you've noticed, we've been putting out a lot more videos. We've been on the road a lot more. And I am about, how many months, hon? 10 months?
We're about
11 months?
Yeah, so about 11 months.
11 months out of retirement. We will be traveling much more than we are now. And internet's a big deal for us. So we're down in Lynchburg, Virginia right now. 3 days ago, we were in Williamsburg, Virginia, and the Starlink standard set is on sale for $299, marked down from $599. So I took the dive, I went to Best Buy, and we bought a Starlink Gen 3 standard dish.
I'm just gonna jump in and say, picture a kid on Christmas, and this was Izzy. It was so cute. He was so excited to go get this. He came walking out of Best Buy with his little
Like a
Starlink
peacock.
box. It was adorable.
Now we're gonna give you hardware, what it looks like, as well as a speed comparison between what we currently have and the Starlink. But before we get to that, we do want to thank Matt from Matt's RV Reviews for sponsoring this video with Liquified. Liquified is an RV black tank treatment that is taking the RV community by storm.
So Liquified is awesome in many ways. We actually did a full video on it, which we will link up above. Matt's Liquified comes in different forms. So you have the liquid here. He also has pods and right here, and oh God, it smells so good. I say that every time. And also powder now as well. It comes in orange, and you also have lavender. This is made in the USA, which is another reason we absolutely love it.
And it is an enzyme-based black tank treatment. So what that means is that it's going to break down the material in the black tank. So when you flush it, it's more liquefied. It will flush out a lot better, a lot easier. Actually, Ross from RV Tips and Travels did a full video on this showing using it, an actual tank, and how it broke everything down. We'll link that video up above because that's a really important one. Matt is a great supporter of the RV community as well as this channel, and it is a small business, and the product speaks for itself. The reviews are outstanding. So if you want more information on Liquified, you're interested in purchasing it, you can go to liquifiedrv.com, or we'll put the Amazon link down below. You can go pick it up. Thank you, Matt. There are very few things I buy for myself. I buy myself chocolate protein powder, shoes that are on sale. I get hand-me-down clothes from Jason. I drive a 24-year-old car. So there's very few things I buy for myself.
Technology,
tools
very
and technology
exciting.
that I like. So anyway, what comes in the box, guys? We were going to do unboxing when we were in Williamsburg, and we tried to use it. And again, the Achilles heel of Starlink is the obstructions, the overhang. We just couldn't use it. It was terrible. It did not work. No signal, couldn't even connect. We're at a different location now, Paradise Lake Campground in Spout Spring, Virginia. And we did a full review about this video. If it's out, we'll link it up above. But you see, we have some coverage, but we do have some open area. So I was able to set the Starlink up and give you some real world speeds. Even those obstructions, it's still getting pretty good speeds. But before we get into that, I want to show you what comes in the box.
Now, I know somebody, more than one person, is going to ask what this thing is right behind us here.
It's our new car.
So as of this video, we are dropping Jason off. He's moving in tomorrow to Liberty University, so we rented that.
That's why we're outside of Lynchburg, if you didn't know where Spout Spring was.
Yes.
So you get the standard dish. This is the Gen 3 standard dish for $2.99, I believe, until October 5th. Now, they have a new one that just came out, the little mobile one that's about the size of this. However, that one is not on sale. I believe that one's $5.99, and this one performs better. This one is a little bit bigger, but it's really not that big. It weighs about 9 pounds. Right now, it's just on the ground. I did order a pole mount, so I'll be putting it up on the ladder. That's gonna be delivered to home, but we just don't have it. I just wanna show you how this is working. So we have it the best we can. If you look at the sky here, you have a little bit of obstruction, but not too much. And if you go on the app, because everything runs through the app, and this made a video showing how to set it up. I'm not gonna get into that. There is some obstruction. What I really want to show you is how we have it set up and then what our speeds are. So in the box for this standard set, you get the dish, comes with the kickstand. Now, I did order, like I said, the pole mount with the actual pole. It was $179. I got something that was pretty good, got good reviews. Then you get 50 feet of RJ45 Ethernet cable. That's what's going to power that Starlink. It does have the option, if it snows, there's a heating element that you can turn on from the mobile app and it will heat that up. Everything is done through the mobile app. You set it up through the mobile app. Super easy, like a monkey could do it. It's very simple. You just put your credit card information, it takes you step by step. Then the rest of it, we have the power block, and then here's the actual Wi-Fi 6 router, so you have the Ethernet that goes in here and then the power that goes in there. This will be set up nicely once I get home. I'll put a nice mount for this and set it up really well when I have a little bit of more time. With the standard, you get all this. With that little mini, everything is built into the dish itself. So the Wi-Fi router, which is a Wi-Fi 5, is built into that mini, and then you just have a power cable. This has the Wi-Fi 6. Again, better performance, better penetration, longer distance, and overall better speeds with the standard. Now, we do have some obstructions. It's very easy the way they make this. You can go on the app, you can set up your spot, you just hit view for obstructions, you put your camera, kind of show it around, and then it'll tell you what obstructions. Also, you can align the Starlink, so it'll tell everything for you. We have obstructions, but it is working, and I want to do a live speed test. So we're going to do the speed test using the Starlink. We're then going to go inside right next to our router with Starlink Sucks. So we have two networks. Starlink Sucks is our cellular, when Starlink doesn't work. Starlink's great is when our Starlink does work. It's kind of funny, it's amusing. It's good for the neighbors, they get to see it. So our router's right here. We're gonna go and just do a quick test. We're currently connected to Starlink is great, and we're gonna see what this works. So speeds are pretty good. They fluctuate, they go up and down, because remember, the satellites are moving. We do have some obstructions. We've gotten as high as 305 down, and I believe 18 up. So we'll do 2 speed tests just to get a good feel for it. So that was 151 down, which is very good, and probably around 8 or 9 up. We'll see where it finishes at. Now, this is using a third-party speed software. You also could use Starlink's app, comes with one. Let's do one more. We're connected again, just to get a little better feel for it. So that got a little bit of a better ping and much better speed. See, they do fluctuate the speeds, but still very good speeds.
Yeah.
So we're 230, 240, almost 250, more than 250.
Wow.
This is almost at home. At home we have fiber optic with 300 up, 300 down, 263 down, and probably the up is gonna be around 6 or 7, and again it fluctuates. So that is very good with partial obstructions. I was gonna wait till this finishes up. So 263 down, 9.84 up for the Starlink is great out on the road with some obstructions here. Let's go inside. Now we're inside with our Chester Cheetah right over here. And if you want more information on the Chester Cheetah, we also have a $50 discount. We'll put our discount code down below. And just another note, Starlink doesn't promote anything we paid for the Starlink, as well as the Chester Cheetah that we originally paid for. So let us go on our Starlink Sucks. AT&T, 2 bars with an external antenna, omnidirectional. Let's hit it. And we get the ping. So we're getting 15. Now again, these download speeds, you can stream television, you can watch the internet as far as YouTube videos and any of that. The problem that we're having here is right here, the upload speed. You could upload video, would have to run it overnight. And if we're downloading large files, 10, 20 gig files, they take several hours. Now,
but look at the difference in the download speed.
Oh, 100%. But we're at 2 bars. If we have 5 bars,
right, then it's great.
We'd be very close. Yep. Final 16.5 down, 2.83 up with 2 bars and AT&T. We're keeping it. We want redundancy. When we're going down the road, obviously we don't have, the Starlink can't be on the roof. We couldn't permanently mount it. We're not going to do it on here, but we're not going to have it on a pole mount with wires running. And it doesn't work in motion unless you pay for that. This works in motion. And if we're surrounded by trees, the Starlink is paperweight. It doesn't work. We already experienced that the first day, and we had to rely on the Chester Cheetah, which is still superior to us having just a Wi-Fi hotspot on our phone.
It works really well. And a lot of our subscribers have gotten it. Guys, let us know your experiences in the comments below. It really performs well. And a teenager will agree.
Correct. We pay currently $40 a month because we have AT&T FirstNet, but you can use whatever unlimited plan that you want. The Starlink is $150 a month. You can pause the Starlink, which is what we'll do when we're not using it. But we're just to the point, guys, that we need something extra for places that there's no cellular signal. We have to have internet. What we were doing is, if there's no signal, we're driving out somewhere and we're trying to figure out where to get. Remember in Kentucky?
You had to go to a Starbucks.
It was terrible. We had to get videos out, and we were kind of in a valley, and Starlink would have been perfect there. We just didn't have it, and there's no signal. There's nothing any internet provider was going to do. There was no signal there. So in the comments below, guys, let us know, are you Starlink fans? Do you use the Chester Cheetah? Nothing against the cellular plans. They still work great. We're still keeping it. We just needed to add something else. And what we're going to be doing as we continue traveling, we're going to bring you a 3-month review, 6-month review to let you know, how is this working? Or we're going to continue using it. And the technology is only going to get better. Both the cellular as well as the low orbit satellite technology is going to continue getting better. If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put our RV newbies playlist, put our RV essential upgrades playlist, and for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.